1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, Adam. We saw him for the first time.
Hi, Jessica. Who's that?
He invited us
Hi, Cat Be
over
Good.
to hang out and have a couple of
Hi, Stan.
beers. He's
Hi,
leaned
Linda.
over and said, "Can I get you anything at all, my dear?"
Hi, Mira.
And he said, "No, if you don't mind, I'd just like
Hi, Deb.
you to disappear."
And she said it's okay to be mean to the evil people who make life unbelievable, but try to be nice to me. Oh, baby, be nice to me. Be nice to me.
Aloysius and Carol.
We all watched him as he tore his napkin apart. Yay, Georgia! Then he threw his hands up and let the pieces scatter on the carpet.
He said,
Hi, Liz.
"Mortality is an issue with me. It's good for my art because
I am very interested in the makings of a broken heart. And it's okay to be mean to the evil people who make life unbelievable, but try to be nice to me. Oh, baby, be nice to me. Down on my knees. Oh, 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 oh. Be nice. We all try to get through the day with just a little piece of happiness, and we all try to frame our face in a background of success, but we all find ourselves at the end of the day racing to undress, and the people we kick around inevitably are the ones that we love best. And it's okay to be mean to the evil people who make life unbelievable, but try to be nice, to be nice, to be nice. Oh, baby, try to be nice to me, to me, to me. Aw, hi, Elias. I can just barely see your names. I can't totally see your comments. I need better glasses. You guys, hello. It is so great to see everybody whose name I did see. And I'm just going to imagine that all my favorite people are there, even the ones who aren't necessarily saying hi or whose names I can see because they're too little. But we're so glad you're here.
Oh, Linda and John are here. David
John
is
and
here.
Linda.
Aloysius is here. Beth and Mira, Carol. Oh, it's
Laura's
so nice to see
here.
you all. Thank
Hi,
you for
Carol.
being here. So tonight, we, we're. I don't know if you guys were here. Most of you probably were for our Bob on the Ceiling celebration about a month ago, and we're trying to about once a month do just like a whole record, and And it worked out really well with Bob on the Ceiling because there were 9 songs that we wanted to do. And that's about how many songs we tend to do each week. But on Abigail, there's only 5 songs. So that didn't seem like enough of a show. So I thought, the thing about Abigail, the record, is that it is named after Abigail, our sister, whom we love. And so I called her up and I said, will you tell me your 5 favorite Nields songs? And she said, that is impossible. And she almost hung up on me. And then I said, okay, no pressure. How about just 5 songs you feel like hearing, or 5 songs that you liked when you used to listen to Abigail, or something like that. So I just basically let her fill out the set list for tonight's show, and she chose that last song, Be Nice to Me. But right now, we are going to do most of Abigail right in a row. The first 4 songs of Abigail for you right now. And Abigail was a record that sort of came in between 2 giant projects. We had done Bob on the Ceiling with Dave in Brooklyn, as we've told you before. And then we were sort of looking around for collaborators, and we went down to Memphis, Tennessee, and we recorded in a big fancy recording studio called Ardent Studios with an amazing engineer named John Hampton, who he smoked the entire time we were there. And he had this one of those lights that looks like there's...
It was a lava lamp.
Jazz musician. No, it was not a lava lamp. Looks like there's little jazz musician cutouts on the side, like a saxophonist and a trumpeter. Maybe there was an upright bassist. And then
and
a
it
light
swirled, right?
That spun around. And so somehow that made the cutout musicians appear on the wall. I don't know why he needed that, but he needed it while he was mixing. Do you remember that?
I totally do. It was the thing. It was the mixing lamp.
Anyway, we recorded, I don't know, maybe 6 songs with him. And 2 of them ended up on Abigail. 1 of them ended up on Gotta Get Over Greta, but that's for another time. This we recorded with Dave and our friend Lonnie, right? Lonnie?
Yeah.
Came
Lonnie.
and played trumpet. Which I'm pretty sure he hadn't done since high school. But
He
we
was
made
great.
him.
That was the first iteration of brass on any Nields record, but not the last. Right? Definitely not the last. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We meet at 3. I have coffee, you have tea, 'cause you're such an Anglophile. But I take Paris anytime. Look at me, I'm smiling. I'm not even trying, and I don't have to stay. I couldn't really anyway. But while I'm here, can we pretend I won't be leaving soon? And have a happy ever after, happy ever after, no. Happy ever after, hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. We talk of many things, of shoes and strings and engagement rings, but I still don't want to say whether I will go your way. And look at me, I'm smiling, I'm not even trying, I don't have to stay. I couldn't really anyway. But while I'm here, can we pretend I won't be leaving soon? Have a happy ever after, happy ever after, no. I know you need an answer soon. Oh, oh, oh.
I couldn't really anyway. But when I'm here, can we pretend I won't be leaving soon?
And have a happy ever after,
happy ever after, afternoon.
happy ever after,
Happy ever after, after,
happy ever after.
noon. Oh, hey, 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 hey.
So this is a song that was written by David Nields. The very first tour that the Nields ever took, like real tour. We'd been to Washington, D.C. and played at a lot of schools. That was a big tour for us. But the first tour where we went from club to club.
With a band.
With a
With a
band.
full band.
With a full band.
That's the real distinction.
Okay, right. First tour with a full band. We traveled
And it was our
To the
CD
tour.
release tour.
for Bob on the Ceiling?
Yeah.
So for CD release for Bob on the Ceiling, at the time, the traveling band consisted of Narissa,
Hi.
David, me, Dave Chalfant,
Me.
David Nields' cousin Kevin Bell,
On drums
and Abigail.
as tour manager.
Yeah.
Well, merch seller, which was a big job because we had a new record.
Oh, yeah.
And back in those days, people bought records. And Abigail did a brisk business, and she was excellent with the money. She never lost it.
Awesome. Better than I could have done.
Also, we had two vehicles.
Well, on the
Isuzu
way down,
Trooper.
on the way down, we had two vehicles. We went to the southeast, and we had the Isuzu Trooper,
which was turned on a dime.
and Dave's Subaru station wagon.
That's correct.
And yeah, we shoved everything into those two cars. We all smished into them. And then on the way back, we added my friend Farah's U-Haul truck because she had to drive from Atlanta to. Actually, I think she left all of her stuff at our house.
To our house. She
Yeah.
left all her stuff at our house.
I don't
yes.
know when she came back and got it, but anyway,
We didn't
that
have a
was our-
house.
That was
was
our
the-
tour
But anyway, we had a basement storage space
because we lived at a school.
at a school.
Yeah.
That's what we had.
So this was our first tour, and Abigail was on it. And I had been friends with Dave for a few years at that point. We met in college, and we were good friends and allies. And then I convinced him to play some music with us. I really liked him, but I was scared. And turns out,
Me too.
Yeah.
Also, me too.
yeah. So on that last length of the tour, yay, Georgia! On that last leg of the tour, when I was in the U-Haul with my friend Farah and Narissa and David and
Kevin and Abigail.
Narissa and Kevin and Abigail were in the Isuzu Trooper.
Oh, right.
David was in Dave Chalfant's car,
Oh, wait. That proves that I was a driver at one point in time.
or Abigail and Kevin were. We don't know.
No, I did the driving. I'm
Okay,
pretty
good for
sure.
you. I'm proud of you.
I did. I used to be able to drive.
So anyway, David spent that time trying to convince Dave to stop being the name of this song, and then he wrote this song.
No, he'd already written this song. Oh, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know, but we don't.
guess I'm depressed. And you know, and I know that we don't say a word. 'Cause we're cowards. My mother always calls me and asks me how you are, and to say hello. She says hello. Your mother sent out Christmas cards with everybody's picture, including mine. It made me cry. 'Cause you know, and I know that we don't say a word. We don't say a word. 'Cause we're cowards. Cowards walk away when they'd really rather stay forever. Oh, you cowards walk away when they'd really rather stay forever.
Is there a time or period in which...
I don't think so.
Wait, what's your question? Can you read it out loud?
Was there a period in which you were playing the song and aware that it was about you, but were still being cowards?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that there wasn't. I'm pretty
I think
sure
there was.
I don't think so, because right after that tour,
Like the day after
like the day after the tour,
like we arrived home.
They confessed.
I drove back to New York, and I thought, I'm driving back to Connecticut.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't think so, and I think David wrote it after that.
I don't think so.
Oh,
But
what is the copyright date?
well, but that's just the
95.
yeah, maybe. We
I
have
think
to
he
ask
wrote it
him.
after. I mean, we're relying on all of our
Maybe
memories
Abigail
and
remembers.
imaginations.
Maybe Abigail remembers. But I think David wrote it before. That's what I think.
So, one of the things that's great about not being like super famous right off the bat is
Or
that,
ever.
or ever, is that there's nobody makes you keep playing the same genre. I mean, your
Or ever.
your manager might be like, "Can you please narrow the scope just a tad?" It would be easier to market you. But we delighted in not being one genre, and I distinctly remember playing the recording of this next song for a record executive, and he was like, "What?"
Which one? I don't remember
It
that.
was that guy named Dennis or Daniel or David or
What are the
he
D
was
names?
British. Derek. Maybe his name was Derek. He worked for the same place that Laura.
Oh, right. Electra.
Not Electra.
East West.
East West.
Yeah.
I don't remember East West.
I think his name was Derek. I'm pretty sure. And he was like, this doesn't work on your records. And we were like, guess we got to find a different record company. That's a good apocryphal story, even though it's not true. But this was our punk rock novelty era.
Punk rock plus show tunes.
Movie tunes. Whatever will be, will be.
Horror.
The future
and thriller.
is not ours to see.
With Doris Day.
Que sera, sera. What will be, will be.
Good evening.
1,
2, 3, 4. Wait, I did that on purpose, really. Sorry.
We all play the same song in the same key.
Okay, all right, fine.
1,
2,
3.
Char.
What's it all about, Alfred Hitchcock? I saw every one of your films 12 times. My grandmother brought me to the movies when I was only 5 years old to see The Trouble with Harry.
True story.
It wasn't scary. Not scary. So I thought nothing, renting Psycho when I was all grown up and living by myself. I couldn't take a shower for a week then. I had to take a sponge bath in the kitchen in broad daylight. Alfred Hitchcock, what are you doing to our minds? I get the feeling that you're unkind. I read what you said. I read what you said. You wanna play with the heads. But still, I love to watch your movies. Everyone from Vertigo to the Birds. The last one really is my favorite. I love how Tippi Hedren drives along the coast road. Alfred,
I'm remembering that. So the year that summer after I graduated from college, Narissa and David Nields and I all moved to Williamstown, Massachusetts, where David was working for the Williamstown Theater Festival, and I got a job at an antique store as a wait person. So you can imagine how well that went.
Wait, it was an antique store / coffee shop.
Yes.
Like, what can I get you?
But more than a coffee shop, it had it had meals. It had actual meals.
It sort of did.
But
I
they
mean,
also
it was-
sold used books. No, real, not even used, like actual books. And I would go there and sit at the coffee bar and read the books. Katrina would be so annoyed with me. She'd be like, get out of here, get out of here.
Not a single one of us who worked there knew what the difference between a latte and a cafe au lait was. And mostly people complained to us, but sometimes Narissa was at the counter and she'd say, "You made that wrong."
I was so mean. But I left you a good tip. No, I didn't.
Anyway, in the town of Williamstown, there was one business called Docks that that rented VHS tapes. There was no Blockbuster or anything like that. And they only had movies that were made before 1975, which was kind of fun because it meant that we watched every Alfred Hitchcock movie. We watched Marathon Man.
Oh my
Marathon.
gosh.
I'm still haunted by that.
I forgot about that.
Narissa would every once in a while be like, "This is supposed to be amazing," and it would be something really terrible.
Like what?
I can't remember what they were called. They were movies that were kind of a little bit reminiscent of like Roman Holiday or Breakfast at Tiffany's, but they didn't have Audrey Hepburn in them, and they were very boring.
Wait, you know where I got all my ideas about amazing films? From the bookstore, coffee shop, antique shop. I would go there and I would look at their film books. I would try to get ideas for songs from the film books.
Those books were wrong about that one movie that you made us watch. I can't remember what it was called. It was called like
I think it was Roman Holiday.
Notorious or something.
Notorious was a great Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Okay, so it wasn't that.
Actually, you didn't like Notorious.
Then it was that.
It was probably that, yeah. It was Ingrid Bergman was in it.
Yes. Oh, so boring. It was a very boring movie.
You fell asleep. Oh, those were great times. But why are we telling them? Oh, but the true part of that
and then
story.
3 years later, we recorded this record.
This has nothing to do with this next song. Next song has nothing to do with that. But we're going to play it for you. This is song number 4 on our record, Abigail. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch my heart break by Waco Lake. I try to make my mind up, for heaven's sake. So take me to the fire. I'll burn my house down. And do me a favor, won't you call John the Baptist? Tell him I'll be there soon if I make it back to town. Oh yeah, oh yeah. My upbringing was full of things. Just keep us safe and happy till your kingdom comes. And take me to the fire. I'll burn my heart down. And do me a favor, won't you call John the Baptist? Tell him I'll be there soon if I make it back to town. Oh yeah, oh I watch my home inferno and know he's holding her. So take me to the fire where I'll burn my heart down, and do me a favor, won't you call John the Baptist? Tell him I'll be there soon if I make it back to town. Oh, take me to the fire where I'll burn my heart down, and do me a favor, won't you call John the Baptist? Tell him I'll be there soon if I make it back to town. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. What song have you had in your head all week?
Like in the world?
Yeah, in the world.
Honestly, I've had Dar Song Berkeley in my head all week.
Aw. I've had this song from the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. I guess I just wasn't made for these times. I love that song so much.
Such a good song. Well, I'm doing this project. Perhaps you've heard about it. You can send me lyrics of Nields, snippets of Nields lyrics for my project. And I put it out on Facebook, and many, many, many people chose this song. And Abigail, of course, chose this song to be part of tonight's show. And I cannot tell you how much I related to this song. I related to this song so much when it was written that I was actually kind of mad at Nerissa and David for writing a song about me. And they were like, it's not about you.
It wasn't.
Mm-mm. But it's, you can really, especially when you're perhaps young and can't really see a way out of the stupidity that you feel like you're part of on a daily basis, your own stupidity.
We're really the patriarchy.
It's hard to see your way out of that at that age.
Or to see that you're not really to blame.
Yeah, or that it's okay to make mistakes. Mm-hmm. It's not defining. Everybody makes mistakes, including men.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, a friend of mine who works with extremely high-achieving students trying to get into med school told me that she's taken to saying to them, like when they go to an interview, that they should imagine that they have the confidence of a mediocre white man. And they like that. It helps them. But I actually think for me, this song is very much about the fact that we're really allowed to fall apart and fall down and make mistakes. And it doesn't mean that we are a complete, that's who we are. It's just a thing that happened.
I totally agree with you about that, but I don't think that's what the song's saying. I think the song's meaner than that.
Oh, the song is from the point of view of the person singing it to themselves, though, right?
But they're not forgiving themselves yet.
No, but don't
that
we
has to
as
be
the
another.
listeners? Don't we as the listeners forgive them though?
I do.
Yeah, that's what I meant. And
Okay.
I think that the person who
But
was writing it wanted
it
them
remains to be seen if they do.
Okay, all right.
We'll see. We'll sing it to them and see what they think.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
your horses and your men. Please send your very best doctors and lawyers to put me together again. I spent my whole life falling down from the stairs I climbed to the boys I found. Now everybody knows the sound of Jennifer falling down. Oh, I wanna be a big girl. Oh, and a little girl for you to hold. Yeah, don't get mad. Don't roll your eyes and laugh. I've been twirling around in circles to see which was my better half. Spent my whole life falling down from the stairs I climbed to the boys I found. Now everybody knows the sound of Jennifer falling down. Oh, oh, oh. I had no place left to go. 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 So I went down. I spent my whole life falling down from the stairs I climbed to the boys I found. Now everybody knows the sound of Jennifer falling down. Jennifer falling down. Jennifer falling down.
Adam says Jennifer's being hard on herself more so than the listeners would be on her.
Thank you, Adam.
I agree. That's how I always took it. Once I decided that it wasn't about me. This is a song from Gotta Get Over Greta. And I, as you know, liked the television show Sex Education. I really, really like that show a lot. I love all the characters and all the actors, and I think it's got lots of wisdom too. Anyway, I think about how the characters in this song could easily be in that show.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know what kind of love this is. After all, I was there when we made it. I know why I did what I did to end a lifetime of wallflower shade. With Buster Brown, the big man in the tower, when no one was around. I know what kind of love this is. I know what kind of love this is. The girls in back said you won't mind. It'll be over before you know it. You can pretend that you are blind if it will help you to get over it.
on my parents' bed, pretending I am dead. Remember every word he said. I know what kind of love this is. I know what kind of love this is. I know what kind of love this is. And when I wake, he will be gone, and I won't see him until the classroom. It's just a tale of right and wrong that they will whisper inside the bathroom. How she lost the game. She'll never be the same. He doesn't even know her name. I
kind of want to take a rest now.
I remember once I went to a restaurant or a wedding or something where at about this point in the evening, they passed you out a little teeny tiny, it was like a little goblet about that big and a little tiny spoon. And inside it was grapefruit sorbet. And I was like, what is going on? It's the middle of dinner and they just gave me dessert. It's very small and delicious. And the person next to me said, it's a palate cleanser. And I was like, okay. Do you want me to do a palate cleanser right now, Narissa?
In the form of a nap.
You need like a joke or something?
I think we need a joke.
So here's the palate cleanser. Not only is Abigail our sister, and we named a record after her, and she's awesome. Also, inspiration for one of Narissa's earliest songs.
Oh, possibly. Well, my earliest song that was performed. Yes. I wrote it in 3rd grade and I performed it for my entire class. And in fact, my 3rd grade teacher, Mr. Clark, thought it was so great that he had me write it out and then he mimeographed 18 copies so that everybody in the class could have their own copy of this song. Do you remember mimeographs?
Yes.
It was that purple
I remember
stuff.
the smell very well. Our mother
Me
was a
too.
teacher. So
I would get it on my fingers all the time. And I thought mimeograph was the coolest thing ever. And I hated to make a mistake because that was the worst, a mimeograph mistake. But anyway, here's the song. I composed it myself. It has multiple verses. It goes like this. We won't sing all the verses. Abbers, boozers, great and free. I love Abbers, he. Abbers, boozers, she's so nice. I love Abbers, chicken with rice. And it went on like that for 10 verses. All about how great she was. Abbers, boozers. All right. So now that was my palate cleanser. This is the last song Abigail requested because it isn't on the album, Abigail. And
It's from our record, Love in China.
wait a second. I need it. A little reminder. Oh, yeah, it's here. Okay. Now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't recall your cruelty. I only remember your smile. I've been hiding like a refugee in a self-help aisle. I've been hiding like a book. If you wanna know me, you'll have to look. Yesterday's girl. Yesterday's girl, yesterday's girl is doing fine, doing fine. You were just velveteen, but I thought I could love you real. Promises from a magazine, telling me to lie and steal. Tell me time will help me forget you. They can make me regret you. Yesterday's girl, yesterday's girl, yesterday's girl is doing fine, doing fine. Yesterday's girl, the sun is shining. Yesterday's girl, you can sit still. Yesterday's girl, here is your coffee. Yesterday's girl, I'll pay your bill. Yesterday's girl, you're looking lovely. Yesterday's girl, you're looking strong. Yesterday's girl, please look around you. You are right where you belong. I could pick flowers from the past, let them surround me. Like so many photographs, aiding a boundary. I have a garden on my own now, planning it better alone now. Yesterday's girl, yesterday's girl, yesterday's girl is doing fine, doing fine. Yesterday's girl, yesterday's girl, yesterday's girl is doing fine, doing fine, doing fine. La 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 la. Oh, la 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 la
I was right. Like, that was tiring. That is a lot of wrist.
That is a lot of risk.
There was a lot of wrist in the whole show. There was like Jennifer falling down. There was Alfred. There was Be Nice to Me. Lots of wrist.
Maybe Abigail really likes wrist.
She likes wrist. I have to like do some exercises now. So that's the end of our show, except for one more song. We have one more song. And we're going to remind you the next week we'll have lobby music voted on by you, all. So your choices are any of the songs from our 5-song EP, Abigail. Oh, were you wondering where you could purchase it? Actually, I don't know if we have any left. Patty, do we have any left? Patty is holding up her fingers. No, 2 hands going, stop talking now.
But Abigail is not on Spotify. We need to do something about that. I think there might be legal reasons for that, but I feel like breaking the law. That would be fun. Okay.
Wait,
so here's
you don't
your lobby
say that
music.
on YouTube.
Here's your lobby music choices. Be Nice to Me. Happy Ever After
Wait, no,
Afternoon.
they can't pick Be Nice to Me again because that would be 2 lobby music Be Nices to Me.
Okay. Happy Ever After Afternoon.
Oh, wait, can we throw in Horse with No Name? We were playing
And
Horse
Desperado.
with No Name.
Happy Ever After Afternoon. Desperado. Cowards. Horse with a Name. Alfred Hitchcock. Time in a Bottle. Wait.
Don't say Time in a Bottle. Oh, my God.
You don't want to learn that? Okay, fine.
How about
Okay.
Angel Was a Centerfold?
Oh my gosh. What's happening?
I don't
The
know.
wheels are coming off the
The wheels
bus.
are coming off the
Okay.
bus.
Happy Ever After Afternoon, Cowards, Alfred Hitchcock, Waco Lake, Jennifer Falling Down, I Know What Kind of Love This Is, Yesterday's Girl,
Or this.
or the song. This would be a weird opening song. This is
Wait, are you playing like a folk version of Stairway to Heaven?
No. Playing Time in a Bottle.
Oh, my God, you know that song.
That was one of the first songs I ever learned on the guitar.
Okay.
When I
Okay.
was learning finger picking, I learned Time in a Bottle. Oh.
Beth
wants us
DeSombre.
to do Angel.
You totally have to do
Angel Was a
Angel
Centerfold.
Was a Centerfold. Oh, gosh. I have who's the singer for that? Jay Giles band?
Jay Giles Band.
Okay.
Soft fuzzy sweaters.
Okay. I don't know what that
Too
means.
magical to touch.
Here we go. From Angel Was a Centerfold.
Thanks
to
for
this
coming to our show.
song.
Thank you,
for
Patty.
coming.
Thank you to Kelly. Thank you to everybody. And it's
Thank
been
you
nice
to
be back
Abigail.
here. Thank you to Abigail.
We love you,
for
Abigail.
helping choose the set.
And being the apple of our eye.
Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. And sometimes I take a great notion to jump in the
to leave my home above the very last words I heard you say was, won't you sing me just one more song? Hey, ring, good night. Good night. I guess you